Greetings, all you sharp-fanged fowls of the air and furry beasts of the field. Welcome to another episode from the World of Stuff. Today I have a massive unboxing to do that I got from a friend of mine, David, the Garage Geek in California. And this package is a beast. I thought I was getting 10 or 12 comics, and all of a sudden there's this massive monster at my doorstep. You know, David is one of the most generous, giving, good guys that I know, but I didn't think I was going to be getting something like this at all. But so we're going to put this up here. How do you shut these off? It's got lights on it. So I was talking about this box yesterday, the 21st. Today is the 22nd of December 2025. So I wanted to do a video every day. Where's the, oh, here it is. Up to Christmas. Because I have not been making videos on a regular basis. So now I'm making them every day until Christmas. This is going to be very interesting. I'm going to leave the link to David's channel, The Garage Geek, and check out his channel. He's very eclectic in his collecting, like I am, and like a lot of us here on YouTube. He collects vinyl, 45s, LPs, and he's into science fiction paperback books, comics, of course, and other things. Trade paperbacks, graphic novels, like most of us are, and so it's very interesting when you can collect a lot of different things besides just comic books, but it's all pop culture related, American pop culture related as far as I'm concerned. So check out his channel, give him a sub. You will not be displeased. Being able to collect a lot of these different things, I don't think he collects vintage toys. I don't think he does that like I do. I collect vintage toys too. But it breaks the monotony when you have other interests, besides just the comic books themselves. Oh my god, he packages pretty well. Holy smokes. He really put the stuff in here. Is that who I think it is? Let's see. He's got some notes here. My eye is messed up, so I'm going to try to read this. Hans, I threw a bunch. I thought I said lunch. I threw a lunch in here for you. Hans, I threw a bunch more in to fill the box. A bunch more comics to fill the box. I had to fill this box, so I threw in a bunch of worn out westerns. If you don't like them, and I'm sure I will, please put them in a free book box drop, a free box drop or whatever. So yes, I will definitely do whatever I'm not going to keep, and that's probably not going to be anything, but if there's something that I don't really want to keep, I will give it away. I will put it in a free box. Absolutely. And what is this? This is this? Oh, this is the movie. with Robert Downey Jr. You know, my wife and I have been talking about wanting to watch this movie, but I kept putting it off because I couldn't see Robert Downey Jr. as Sherlock Holmes because I'm prejudiced with having seen, Basil Rathbone and Nigel Bruce, that series for so long, and Jeremy Brett as Sherlock Holmes. I get spoiled. So, but yeah, we've been wanting to see this, so this is great that he threw this in there. I'm not expecting that at all. And we have something here, Life Itself. Roger Ebert, Chicago's own Roger Ebert. Wow, I used to watch Roger Ebert at the movies with Siskel and Ebert. This is going to be interesting. Wow, Chicago's very own Roger Ebert. Thank you for that, David. And let's take a look at some of the comics he's got here. I think I might have to put this on the float. Wow, this is a lot of stuff in here. Okay, first up we got the Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes. Don't have this. I know I don't have this. Oh, more Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes. I can't read what issue now. This is a Bronze Age, I believe. Man, these are so cool. Oh, look at this. Covered by Joe Staton and Dick Giordano. $249. That's issue 249. Wow, look at that. The New Adventures of Superboy. I don't read, I don't collect Superman anymore, but I am collecting, Superboy. And I am collecting the Legion of Superheroes. So this is, these are all going to be wonderful additions to my collection. I'll have to double check and see if some of these are books that I already have, and if I already have them, I will put them in the free box like he wants me to do. Here's the Adventures of Superboy number 14. This must have, the New Adventures of Superboy 14. Don't have any of these. The New Adventures of Superboy. There's number 12. Superboy. Jejune, Superboy, Jejune. Ah, here's one with Crypto. What? Issue number 10, The New Adventures of Superboy. The Super Watchdog of Smallville. Superman number 139. I think that Superman, along with some other Supermans that I have, might go into a free box. So, oh, look at this. This, I don't know if I want to put this in a free box. This is a cool homage cover to the Action Comics #1. Yeah, this is kind of a cool cover. I don't know. I'm tempted to keep that. And here's another cool cover, Panic in the Sky, The Adventures of Superman. This is from '92, number 15. Boy, they made some great covers, you know, compared to what's coming out today. It's just like they paint something on the cover and there's nothing else going on, just like a portrait of some character and then that's it. I mean, there's a lot going on in this cover. Covers today seem to be a little bit more simplistic. Oh, the resolutions in this Green Lantern. #151. I think I do have this copy. I am collecting Green Lantern. Oh, look at, yeah, Green Lantern, Green Arrow. Great series. #109. Firestorm. I gotta pull out my box of Firestorm comics. I think I have the first series, a complete collection of that. Let's see how many more series there are besides the original one, and maybe I can start picking up some of those too. Now that I have this, is the anniversary issue, number 50. I believe, yes. Cool, but I can't believe he's just giving these away. I almost feel horrible for accepting them. You know, but I'm very happy that he was able to send these out and wanted me to have them, so. Fantastic Four Annual. Which one is this? 16? I know I don't have this. I got the early annuals. I think 1 through 10, or maybe 1 through 11, and then that's the end of what I got in the way of annuals. Superboy, the Legion of Superheroes again. I love the Legion of Superheroes. 345. Oops, yeah, got some popcorn over there. Action Comics. Who is this cover by? I think Jose Garcia Lopez and Kramer. It's a superhero horror cover. Not horror cover. Action Comics, here's another cool cover. Action Comics 471. These are some great. You know what I don't like what they did was, look at this. barcode, man. They should have put these barcodes in the back. It's the mark of the beast, as Gratu Orloff likes to refer to it. It's the sign of the devil, I say. The absolute sign of the devil. Speak of the devil. Well, here's another Superman number 315. Hey, you notice how when this looks like it's getting more clearer, a little bit darker but more clearer to see when I hold up a comic here and block out some of the light. Oh, this is an interesting cover. I like her. Secret power of her dogs. I wonder who that is. Her name is Pegleg Portia, and her cosmic hounds are trained to kill. Oh, this might be her first appearance. This is a keeper. I'm keeping this. I'm keeping it because I likes me pirates, you know. Superman 319. Wow, there's a lot of another great cover. A lot of great Bronze Age goodness in here. Oh my goodness. Wow, they put a lot of stuff in here. Oh, more Legion of Superheroes. This is great. This is great. This is going to fill in a lot of the holes in my collection because I haven't, really kept up steadily buying these books because I've been buying so much other stuff, but it is a series that I do not want to get rid of. So I'm glad to have these. Don't know what issue it is, but we'll find out. I wonder. I'm getting the impression that some of these he hasn't even taken out of the bag and read. It's like me. Nice minty fresh. 232. Wow, this is I don't know. Well, who is he fighting here? The disease that wouldn't die. Uh-oh. Down, Saturn girl. All your powers can't save us from the disease. She must have a disease. Well, I hope it's not venereal in nature. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Oh, come on. This is not made for kids anyway. My videos are not made for kids. Besides, that's just satire, I'm serious though. The Legion could stop it or destroy it. The composite creature. Don't know what issue that is, but I'm glad to have it. Wow, I'll have a lot of stuff to read here for a long, long time. Oh, what in the world is this? Mike Grell and Joe Rubinstein, Outer Space Adventure, superhero action, young romance. Is this kind of a nod to the comic book series, young romance? Right there. I love these covers. Oh my goodness. Oh. You see, I didn't want to collect Superman. Well, let me show you this here. Legion of Superheroes. Fantastic stuff, man. I mean, like I said, Superman I stopped collecting. But now I see a cover like this and I don't want to give the... I want to keep this. I want to keep it. I want to... And if I do that, I'll be tempted to start collecting at least, a long run. Maybe won't complete a series, but wow, look at all these books. My goodness. This is another interesting cover. Black Rock. Is this Superman runs into real interference from his newest, most frantic foe, the Black Rock. I'm not sure, but I'll have to check to see if this is the first appearance of Black Rock. This could be worth about $250, $280, somewhere around there. I'm joking. Just a total joke. But wouldn't that be something if it was worth that? If it was, I'd sell it and then split it with David. Of course, he might say he wants the entire amount because the book is... Oh, man. Action Comics. What? This is a Bronze Age, number 464. The Pile Driver. The Pile Driver. Where did they come up with these names? Oh, good Lord, The Pile Driver. I sure make a lot of jokes about that, but I won't. My wife sometimes watches these videos. If I make naughty jokes about somebody or something, she really gets on my case. She's kind of liberal, but not fanatic, and she's not left-wing or anything like that. And I'm more conservative. I lean towards the right. But it's a nice balance, It keeps us reasonable and reasonable in our politics and in our social beliefs, the way our social structure is evolving and how it should or shouldn't evolve and so forth. Superman's Action Comics. Stop it, Superman. You're wrecking the world. He's wrecking the world. No, I don't think it's Superman that's wrecking the world. I think we are. We're totally wrecking the world. Unbelievably so. I wonder sometimes when people are going to learn, man. Stop wasting your energy on hatred and, so much so that you gotta kill people, assassinate people because you have a difference of opinion. You don't like what they believe. unbelievable. And then people celebrate the death of somebody because they didn't like their politics. It's just horrible, man. I never thought we would come to something like this here in America, but what in the world is it? That looks... Oh. You thought all the kryptonite in the world was destroyed? Well, here's somebody that looks like he's made of kryptonite. Oh, Bob Oskner. Bob Oskner and George... is that George Lopez? Oh. Wait a minute, is that... You know, I'm confused. Is that Jose Garcia Lopez or is that George Lopez? I don't know. Look at that. These all these books look like they might be fun reads, actually. Superboy, the Legion of Superheroes. Fantastic. Wow, just look at all these. There's another one. $2.20. $2.24. Trying to blink in my eyes, man. Man. Oh, I know what I need. Wow, look at... I mean, David, man, now... I feel like maybe I shouldn't have... I don't know, man. Look at the stack, man. I mean, holy smokes. I'm really super happy to have this and that he sent these to me. So generous of him. And he spent the time packaging, and I'm not the only one he sent stuff to. He sent stuff to other people too, and he went through the time of packaging everything, and then he pays for the postage, and he has to go to the post office, mail it all off, and that's, you know, a lot of stuff to do, but he does it of his own free will and accord. Like it said, like I said yesterday, it said that right on the box. I'll show you that in a minute. What do I need? Oh, this is what I need. See this? No, it's not for a cup of tea. We don't drink no tea around here. Oh, yeah. This is Bird Dog. Fresh squeezed black cherries. I spent the day making my own pickles. I pickle my own, got all my own pickles. That's what I pickle. Pickle my own pickles. And you know what? These are even better than Crockett. Never mind. Bird Dog. Let's see here. Brave and the Bold. Oh, here's the ones oh, this is what I thought I was getting. Holy smokes. Look at this. Brave and the Bold 133. Dead Man and Batman. What a cool cover, man. Oh, man. These are great. Batman and the Metal Men. Oh, I can't believe that he gave these up. David, have you lost your mind temporarily? If you did and you would like these back, I shall accommodate you. With the exception of the Brave and the Bold. But even so. Anyway. Brave and the Bold is a series I'd love to have complete. Team up with the Metal Men. What issue was that? This is I gotta take my glasses off here. 135, 136, right? 135, and it continues in here, 136. So that might be a two-parter. Yeah, probably a two-parter, because here's 137, and that's with the Demon, Batman and the Demon. Ooh, who's watching me all the way in the back there? I think it's Nefertiti. Brave and the Bold. 139. With the Hawkman. With the Hawkman. Eat your heart out, Higgy Pops. James Higgins. I got Batman and the Hawkman. Wow. Goodness, man. Oh my goodness, there's even more down there. Holy smokes. Oh, he sent me even more Brave and the Bold than I actually had anticipated I was going to get. Man, this is so generous. I kind of feel bad, taking these from him. Well, it's not like I'm taking them from him, but like, oh, look at this. This got a swastika cover. Oh, here we got two signs of the beast. We got the sign of the beast down here, and the sign of the beast over here. Whoa, look at that. Oh, look at this, man. Batman and Supergirl is another Bronze Age. Unbelievable. I think I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. And my heart beats so that I could barely speak, and I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Doesn't this remind you of a Silver Age cover? Look at this. This is obvious Bronze Age, but I mean, it's such a Silver Age feel to it. Adventure Comics, starring the Aquaman. Well, this feels like a thicker issue. 25 center, number 269, the Batman. Ep558. Oh, I love Batman, you know. I am so happy to have these. Oh, look at this. This is I have been working on a video that I want to do that has a time theme to it, and I've been collecting as many comics that have clocks on them and so forth to do that video. And look at this, 1:00. Stop dead in Gotham City. I gotta put this one on the side. That fits just perfect for the video that I wanted to do. Batman 282. Oh my goodness, these are so wonderful. These are absolutely fantastic. Oh man, I almost feel bad that he gave these up. 285. Wow. Here's a Penguin cover. Oh my goodness. 287. I don't know what happened to him over there, but it looks like he's getting a little transgender going on around there. I mean, those are some of the biggest, looks like some of the biggest boobies I ever saw. Wow, another great cover. Look at this. Is this Neil Adams? Even with my blind eye, I think I can tell this is Neil Adams. But I can't read it. I might be wrong on that. I don't know. I'm sure somebody will let me know. It may not be. I got to look under different lighting, but regardless, a very wonderful looking cover. And oh, what happened here? This is a cool cover too. $2.99 Batman, but it has an added feature to it. David's dog was a little bit hungry, and he decided to check out a Batman treat. Decided to check out a Batman treat. You know, these sometimes these animal chews, I don't know what you want to call them, they fascinate me because sometimes I find that I received a comic and it has the paper worm holes in the margins. You open it up and all of a sudden there's these weird little holes, and they're from paper worms. And sometimes you can tell when it's been a cat clawed at it, you know it's been a cat. And sometimes it has mouse or rat chews, rodent chews on the end. This, I think, might have been a dog attack. Oh, man. David, I don't know how to thank you, but I'm going to put something together, send you a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going to send you two boxes full of stuff. And then he's going to send that stuff out to somebody. He's trying to clear his garage, you know. He's trying to make room. Good grief. Man, I'm so happy that I have these books, and I can't thank you enough. I'm going to put them in the box over here. Wow. Totally unexpected. Was not expecting this at all. Pleasant surprise. And of all things, Roger Ebert. You know, my wife might want to read this too. I have to bring this up. And of course, Sherlock Holmes. We've both been wanting to see this movie, this version of Sherlock Holmes. And there's even more stuff down here. Let's see what we have here. We got some paperbacks. Let's see, Arthur Moore, The Steel Box. These are mystery suspense stories. I love that. Matthew Brown. Is this a Western? It's a Western writer. Matthew Brown. Did he write? Looks like he wrote the Kincaids. El Paso. This is from 1973, apparently. Another Western. The Steel Box. $1984, it says on the back. The Judas Tree, Matt Brown. See, I'm not familiar with, I don't read a lot of Western pulp paperbacks. So apparently Matt Brown is a popular Western author. I heard of this, The Judas Tree. Was that a movie? This is a Luke Starbuck novel. Matt Brown. See, I'm not familiar with this. I thought that yeah, Matt Brown. That's the character is Lucas or Luke Starbuck. Oh, this is interesting. Somebody apparently read this and was treating it like it was a research into something. I wonder if this was used in a class. This could have been used in a classroom for... I'm not sure, but it's interesting. Blazing Cults. Boy. I will say one thing, he's an avid reader, which is good. Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock. Oh, I remember that movie. I thought that was a pretty good movie. So quite a number of people didn't like it. I did. I might have to keep this. And the Prescott Trail. Clifton Whistler. Prescott's Trail by Clifton Whistler. Or is it Weisler? No, I don't know. Oh, there's another Matt Brown. Apparently he's a pretty popular writer, Western writer. The Black Fox. Oh no, there's still more in. It's like this is an endless well of goodness. Cornucopia. Light Horse Creek. What did I say? Greek? See? It's my eyes, I'm telling you. Well, they can easily be read as Lighthouse Greek. You know, the Greek sea captain working there near the lighthouse when they come home with the fishing boats. And Rustler's Trail. Look at these covers are pretty, the art is very interesting. Love the artwork on that. And on this one. And the last one, believe it or not, Reaching Colorado. This looks like an older one. I'm wondering, David, if he read all of these? I know he reads a lot, quite a bit. From 1984. Well, you know, over here, I don't know if they have this, they probably have the same thing in other states, in other cities, but here in Chicago, we have like a book drop where I don't know, the city sets up these, or maybe the communities do, they set up these, they look like houses, and they could all over the place in different neighborhoods. All of a sudden you might be driving down the street, and then in front of somebody's house you'll see the what looks like an outhouse for leprechauns, I say. But what it is, it's on a beam, and on top of the beam they have this house, and it's a donation center. You put, donate books into there, and then people exchange books. You open it up, they might take some out, and other people will put some books in. So they got these all over the city. I could drop some of these in there that if that's okay with you, David, I could drop some of these in there. But I do want to keep that. I do want to keep this one. What was the other one? That, the lighthouse, and Rustler's Trail. So, in Star Trek, The Search for Spock. I want to keep that. So there's 4. No, there's 5 that I might put in the exchange boxes, the library exchange houses, whatever you want to call them. I don't know. But that is fantastic. Wow, what a Merry Christmas this is. There, I gotta show my wife. Well, she'll have to watch the video. tired of bringing stuff up there for her to look at. I'll bring some of the books that I think she might want to read. David, thank you so much. I'm gonna, and you know, after New Year's, I'm gonna be putting some packages together and sending those out to people that have sent me stuff, and I'll have to wait and see what those things are gonna be, because I gotta keep looking for stuff. I have to, you know, if I make the move to a different house, you know, we're moving out of the state, then I'm gonna have to find a way to. I've been trying to sell some things and put some stuff up for auctions, and some things I'm gonna be giving away. A lot of stuff I'm gonna be giving away, but I'm gonna have to start doing this right after the New Year. Ha! Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Ugh. Oh. It being so close to Christmas, I'm gonna show you a few Christmas items here, including this, which I gotta rebag and board. Let me rebag and board it right now. And a resealable Mylar. Oh, it's oversized, but that's okay. Let me see this. Is this? Yeah. It's not bad. It's a Christmas Carol. 36. This is the last issue of the series, Marvel Classic Comics. Look at the artwork. The artwork's fine. Nothing wrong with that. I think it's Gil Kane on the cover. And I'm going to be doing a video on this series, because starting with issue, look at the artwork here. Isn't it gorgeous? It's beautiful. Starting with issue, the first 12 issues were actual reprints from the black and white Pendulum Press releases in the early 70s. And Marvel just added color to those reprints. And then with issue 13, they began new stories, and new artwork, and new scripts for traditional classic books like from Jules Verne and H.G. Wells. So I'm going to be doing a whole series on that, because I think that these are wonderful comic books that are overlooked because it's not in the superhero genre, it's not in the horror sci-fi genre, it's just classic. It's like that's Marvel's version of Classics Illustrated, you know. Only I think this was done pretty well. It was well done. So there we have A Christmas Carol, the last issue of Marvel Classics Comics. Next, because it is Christmas, I wanted to have at least, a couple of Christmas themed comic books, and promotional comics from different department stores. That used to be. Here's one from 1954, Woolworths. Oh, I used to love going to Woolworths with my mother. She used to take me there in 61, 62. I remember that. Then there was a newsstand right there. With lots of goodness. Stacy's Department Store, Savannah, Illinois, as I showed this in the last video. Wonderful covers. You know, speaking of Classics Illustrated, I think that this was taken from a story that appeared in Classics Illustrated, or a story from Gilbertson Publications. From 1969. It's from 1969. It looks like it's from the 1950s, but it's from 1969. Here's The Town That Forgot Santa, W.T. Grant Company. Let's see, they're at a year on this, 1961. The Town That Forgot Santa. It was a giveaway by W.T. Grant Company, another department store. It's all gone. All those department stores are all gone. Weebles, Goldblatt's, Woolworths, Stacy's, Gimbel's. Oh, just the same one? It sure is. I didn't know I had two of these. Picture Parade number 4. That's what this is. This reprints the Picture Parade number 4 from Gilbertson, who published Classics Illustrated. 1969. Yep. 1969, all right. No wonder it looks like it's from 1950s, because it's reprinted from 1953. Beautiful. Oh, I love this. And The Town That Forgot Santa. Well, I guess that'll about do it for today. I think tomorrow I got to start the video earlier. People are going to get confused. So, everybody, I want to thank David again for this awesome, and I don't like to use that word too much, awesome, but this warrants it. This warrants the use of the word awesome, because there is no other way to. It's really a wonderful thing that you have done. You have relieved me of my depression, son. So, like I said, I will leave the link to David's channel in the description box. Please check him out. And till I'll be back tomorrow. This is the 22nd, so tomorrow the 23rd. Until then, live long and be well, and Merry Christmas once again.